Iain, amazing job on this film. I had so much fun watching it. Now, look, Paw Patrol's been on for over like 8 years now. What does it mean to be a part of the Paw Patrol? And has that been a show that has always been on kind of like in your family's house?
First of all, thank you so much. I love coming into this with such high energy. You are so awesome. And I can tell we're going to have a great time with this interview. Also, Paw Patrol, it's amazing. I actually didn't watch a lot of TV as a kid, but I have a lot of little cousins and a lot of other family, and especially a lot of kids. A lot of kids in the family. So at my grandma's house, we often were playing Paw Patrol or something like that. So I was definitely very aware of it.
Absolutely, man. I have a 6-year-old running around here that has it on all the time too, so I know all about it. Now, can you talk to me about Chase? Who is Chase?
Chase is a fun, funny, smart, brave, loyal dog. And he's a police dog, and he's sort of I don't think he's the head of the team, but he's sort of, is really on top of things. And I think he's very cool under pressure. He's very helpful, and he always loves to help other people. And he's always very kind, which I think is very important. And I think I try to be like him in everyday life. I don't always succeed, but I try.
You and me both. I don't always succeed to try to be like Chase either, but there's always that attempt there every single day. Now, how closely are you to the character of Chase? Now, you talked about how much you try to be like him, but one thing that sticks out is his bravery, though. So how close are you to Chase?
I am so not brave. Like the other day I saw this weird bug. It was like an earwig or something, but it had like 50 legs. And I was outside. I should have expected something like that. But I was sitting, we have these like porch swings. So I was sitting on it, and I was listening to music on my headphones, and I looked down, and on the chair beside me, I saw this thing, and I was just like, So I am not at all brave, but I wish I was. Chase is just so cool. And I think I always try to be like him. Again, it's the thought that counts. But, I think just always being kind and always being nice. And I think he's so cool under pressure, which is another really great attribute that he has, which I think is very important for anyone who's going to be leading a rescue team.
I couldn't agree with you more. And like you said, look, I'm not always the bravest guy in the world. Snakes are my thing. Like I see a snake, I'm turning the other way. I won't be chased that day, but for the most part, I will be. Now, look,
I'm young. I have time to live. Don't take me now.
Exactly. Now, I know Chase has a lot to face in this, in terms of his fears in this film. Can you talk to me a little bit about Chase's bravery and what you wanted to bring to the role of Chase that wasn't necessarily on the page?
Of course, yeah. Well, one just cool thing about voiceover is, you can't convey things with your body because, of course, they don't see it. So you sort of have to have everything that you're going to be doing for the character come through in your voice, which is hard, but it's also kind of fun. It's a fun challenge. But, on the upside, you can show up to work in pajamas and they won't get mad at you. So that kind of balances it out. But I think just kind of trying to really bring emotion into my voice in some of those scenes and to really make it clear that I care about Ryder and my fellow pups on the team.
I love it. Look, showing up to work in pajamas is what it's all about now. I think I've done it every day since the COVID, but I totally understand. That sounds like a lot of fun. Now, speaking of voice acting and doing all the voice work, how many types of barks did you have to do in Paw Patrol?
Okay, first of all, sorry, I'm not even in real pants right now. I'm wearing Taekwondo pants because right after this I have my Taekwondo class. So I have like the nice suit top on and like a t-shirt, and I'm just like underneath I'm just wearing like sweatpants basically. I love it.
Look, I got basketball shorts on too. Look, it's a party downstairs and business up top.
I know, right?
Not so much for me, but yes, you look great business up top.
Thank you. Well, I mean, you look awesome too, man. But oh, now I forgot the original question.
No, it's all good. I was just asking, how many types of different barks did you have to do in Paw Patrol?
Yeah, this is a big one. I was actually saying that it's funny because, at the end of pretty much all voiceover stuff, they have you do a list of efforts, which is basically just like, being out of breath after you run or, laughing or, smiling, whatever. But with this, since it is a movie about dogs, for about 5 to 10 minutes, I was just sitting there and they had me do like happy bark, sad bark, nervous bark. What would nervous bark be? I was just sitting there like, woof, woof, arf, oh, arf, anticipation, oh, arf.
I love it.
I sounded absolutely insane.
That's great. You know, it's interesting because to scare my little one sometimes and my girlfriend, I do sneak up on them and I do this dog bark, which is hilarious, but they always get terrified of it. So it's so funny we're talking about this. Now, I want to talk about a little bit about your director, Carl Bruckner. He is no stranger to animation. Can you talk to me about working with him and the collaboration process, working with someone like Carl, who's had so much extensive animation background behind him?
Oh yeah, to work with someone like him who is just like, he's been in this industry for so long and yet he looks so young. How? But it was just so much fun to work with him, and he had so much great input for all of it, just the whole sort of process. And he was set up on like a little iPad over like Zoom, and it was funny because they actually the guy, the sound mixer who was actually in the studio with us, was saying, I said, oh, that's a cool iPad. He said, yeah, it's my son's iPad. He's at soccer camp now, so I just brought it to work. He doesn't know. And I was like, okay. But yeah, he was over Zoom and he had so much great input and feedback for me. And it really helped me make the character better and to make it, really lifelike.
That's amazing. Now, this isn't your first time doing any voice acting. You played young Shaggy and Scoob. Can you talk to me a little bit about the recording process of this film? And also, did you get to record this at home or did you do it in a studio? Because I know the pandemic protocols and stuff like that.
Okay, I am terrible with techie stuff. So I am, if they had asked me to do it at home, I would have been like, okay, it was fun meeting you guys. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity. I can't do this. Bye. No, we actually did get to go into the studio. They had like a little studio in Virginia that we were sort of recording at. I almost said filming, and I realized I'd be wrong.
Right.
It was just so much fun to go in there, and it was just me. There were no other actors in the room. It was only the sound mixer who was there in person. Everyone else was over Zoom. So it was kind of weird because I was just sitting there in this tiny little room with the script and a microphone, just going, okay, should I do it now?
I love it. Now, can you talk to me about the different challenges between doing voice acting and then shooting in front of like a live studio audience?
Well, actually, I've never even filmed in front of a live studio audience. Young Sheldon's actually single cam, which is funny because it's shot like a show, it's shot like a single cam, but you would think it would be multicam. I actually thought it was going to be multicam, and then they were like, nope. So weird. But yeah, it's so much fun. I love doing live acting. I think it's kind of easier for me just because that's what I've been doing the longest. And I'm a very, talk with my hands kind of person. So I think it's easier for me to convey, emotions with my whole body instead of just my voice. But again, I love animation because it's so fun and so, it's not easy necessarily, but like you go in there for like 5 hours, you're in, sweats, and you're just like reading off the script, and then they're like, okay, you can go home now. And they usually have great snacks.
That's incredible. Now, you and Marseille Martin, you guys get to share a lot of scenes together in this film. And you guys even did a press tour together, but have you guys met in person yet? And if not, do you guys have a maybe PAW Patrol home entertainment, maybe plan that you guys can all get together and watch the film finally together?
I actually did get to meet Marseille. I got to meet no one else from the cast, but at the opening, I got to meet Marseille. She is awesome, and I've been wanting to meet her for a while because I'm a big fan. She's pretty cool. But yeah, I think it'd be so cool if after all this COVID craziness, which is nearly over, but we just got to be careful because there's just a little bit left. After all this, I think it'd be so cool to get together like all the PAW Patrol cast and, to watch it together or just hang out.
I love that. Now, I really dig Chase's police car in this film. What was your favorite gadget in PAW Patrol?
Yeah, first of all, with the police car, I was kind of like, do they have a real one? And can I take it out for a spin? I love all the gadgets in this show because they're all so cool and funny. And I love the pup treat dispenser because I feel like if I had it, I'd just fill it with like M&Ms and Skittles and just sit in front of it all day like, feed me more.
Right. You and me both. Now, go ahead.
I was also going to say Sky's jetpack, which is pretty amazing because I feel like it's every kid's dream to have a jetpack.
Oh, 100%. Now, the last question I have for you is, Teamwork and sticking by your friends is some of the great themes in Paw Patrol, explored in Paw Patrol. What are some of the themes that you're looking forward to audiences exploring on the home entertainment side?
Well, I hope just kind of, watching Chase sort of overcome his fears and watching all that play out. And I hope they, young kids realize that it really is okay to be afraid. And everyone has some sort of anxiety or fears at some point. And it's very important to talk about that, I think. And also just being kind and being there for people.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, look, Iain, thank you so much for your time. I honestly appreciate it. Have fun at practice. I know you're just about to go, but thank you so much, man. The film's incredible. I appreciate your time.
Thank you. You are amazing. I must say it was so much fun to be interviewed by you. Your questions were awesome and your hat is even better.
Dude, we're going to do this again. I 100% promise you. We're going to do this again.
Thank you so much. You're the best. Have a great day.
Take care, man.